Well, hello, boys and girls. We are, well, kind of live. Apparently, we've got a little bit of a drop. Hold on just a second. Mute. I don't know why we have feedback. We do have some feedback, though. It's weird. Liz, I think it's you. Huh? You got to mute. Okay. So what's up, guys? How we doing today? Let me pull some freaking comments up. Hey, Detroit Shrimp. How you doing, man? I have to lean like this because I still don't have my glasses back. I will in a couple of days, hopefully. God, I hope so.
Jenny Lynn's on.
Hey, Jenny Lynn. How are you? Getting really slow load times. I don't know. Am I buffering or is it clear? I can't even get the chat to come up very quickly. It's all wonky. Look at that. There's Trouble. Hey, Trouble, your screen's all monkey.
Trouble be my middle name. What do you mean?
I see that. I don't know. I get all sorts of weird little lines across. I don't actually see you. I just see weird lines across your screen. What are you doing over there? What kind of weird shit are you doing?
Hang on. Alexa, turn off the lights.
Okay.
It says there's new comments, but I can't get to them. Come on, StreamYard. Quit mucking around.
Geek Boy said hi.
Geek Boy, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Is that better?
No. It's still weird freaking lines, dude. You don't see it? Do you see it?
No.
Oh, you see you just fine?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm going to remove you real quick and put you back. Nope, still just lines. Does everybody else see him as just lines, or is it just me? Jenny Lynn, you're lurking tonight. You should come up. Just come up. Don't lurk. Just come on up. Hey, Hess, how you doing, man? Yeah, we haven't streamed in a while. It's been a couple of weeks. Just been stupid busy and crazy and stuff and, stuff. What's up, Muppet? Hey, Geek Boy, does Eric look normal to you, or does he look like a bunch of lines on your screen?
What's up, everybody? Do I look normal, or do I look like a bunch of lines?
I mean, do you ever look normal? But right now, you look like a bunch of lines. All I see is a bunch of lines. Yeah, it sure has, S. Am I talking about your video? Your video looks like a bunch of lines. I don't see you. I just see lines, like an old TV that's got that's out of focus, or not out of focus, but you didn't get it in right.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's probably true. It's probably true. It's freaking hot in here, man. My AC is not up to snuff, so the temperature in here is wonky.
S said I look handsome with the lines over my face, so maybe it's working. Maybe it's working for me.
Yeah. All right. So you know what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to go out and come back in because your camera's doing something weird.
All right.
Peace. Yep. Get out. Come back. Freaking technical difficulties. They're my favorite. So yeah. I'm hoping Vinny shows up tonight. I don't know if. Man, the storm was nothing. It was a big freaking bunch of hype with a whole lot of nothing. We got some rain. It really wasn't all that big deal. Susan Fish Mom, how are you? Good to see you. So let's see. We've had a lot of stuff going on this last couple of weeks. We've had a bunch of rescues. We took in a whole bunch of Midas cichlid fry and the mom and dad. So we have a breeding pair, which I don't know is great because we don't always want a breeding pair. Let's see if Eric figured it out. Nope, he's still all lines. You're still all lines, dude.
Hold on a second.
What are you using for your camera, dude?
It's the laptop. Same thing I always use.
Oh, I don't know. It's wonky. It's doing weird shit.
Oh, you got his phone with.
I wonder if somebody stepped on it or dropped it or some shit.
Stepped on your laptop or dropped it. Can't you see yourself? You can't see yourself? Hold on, let me see
I
what it looks
see
like
myself,
on YouTube.
but I see myself just fine. So I mean, it can't be my camera, right?
Oh no, on YouTube you're all lines too. No, it's not your camera. It just got settings wrong. Something's wonky in your settings.
Maybe YouTube don't like me.
Man, it's not YouTube. It's StreamYard, and I don't
maybe
think that's
StreamYard don't like me.
Well, I mean that's possible, but I don't think so. I don't think that's the thing. I don't think that's a thing. Could be a thing. Hey, are we running over anybody's time slot tonight? I don't think we are. We try to hit 10:30. Oh, actually, somebody might be ending between 10:30 and 11. Who's ending between 10:30 and 11? Oh, Kenny. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Kenny. That's all right. You guys go hang out with Kenny for a little bit. We'll just sit here and chat amongst ourselves, and then when they're done, come on back. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. What, Patty? He's yellow. What are we talking about? Oh, Eric's yellow.
My shirt? Well, I mean, it's like an orangish color. It probably looks yellow on screen.
Wait, somebody actually sees your shirt? See, I don't see your shirt. All I see is lines. It looks like I said, like a old UHF TV that you didn't get the antenna right. It's all just lines across the screen. I don't see a person at all.
Are we talking like the snow effect, or are we talking like the multicolored lines going vertical?
We're talking about the lines going vertical, man. It's all a bunch of lines. It's green, blue, green, blue, green, blue, green, blue, and then it finally gets green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow. But it's just lines. I mean, like your face, none of you is there. Nothing, just lines. It's all just lines. It's like an old UHF TV. Ricky, how you doing, buddy? Susan says, Eric, have you gone into your gear wheel settings? I don't know what that is, but
it's the settings where everything is, man.
Okay.
What about
Hey, look, there you are. Look at you. I think you're prettier the other way, though.
All I did was just change the definition.
All right, well, you did it, and it worked. So now I see you. Everybody sees you. Look at you, all pretty. Eric said he might show up. I don't know if, or Eric, I'm sorry, Nick said he might show up. I don't know if he's actually going to or not, but he says he might.
Alexa, turn on the lights.
Okay.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of. Let's see. Ricky. So, Ricky, Heather and I were talking, and we think you should just move down here. We'll buy a big piece of land and put all the animal rescues together. What is wrong with the camera?
I need to be able to go back and forth.
Oh. Wonky. Okay. So now I have to scoot. I'll scoot, though. Because I'm cool that way. What else? What's going on? Eric, tell me a story.
Tell you a
How's
story. I don't have a story. All right, I might have a story. Hold on.
Okay. Well, give us a story. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I may require some alcohol this evening.
Okay. Tell you a story.
I still have to sit like right on top of the computer to see anything. I can't wait to get my glasses back. I'm so sick of being blind, dude.
Tell you a story. I don't know if it's more of a story than it is just fact of knowledge, but Kira comes home tomorrow.
Sure, Patty, you can come too. Patty and Ricky and hell, we'll just all get a big freaking plot of land and rescue stuff. I can't stand Florida. Well, we'll tell you about that. I get it. It's hot. It's really hot.
It is fucking balls hot, bro.
Is that a bunk bed above your head, Eric?
I'm actually in my daughter's room.
Oh, you are in Kira's room?
This is her loft bed that I bought her.
Right. That was snazzy. I saw pictures.
So that's just the bottom of the
Squinty
bed.
Mike. Yeah, I know, Steven. I know. Squinty as hell. God, I can't wait.
But yeah, so this loft bed, I'm sitting at the little desk that's built into her bed, which is cool.
Snazzy.
Little LED lights going all around.
Right.
Ferrets are over there. The geckos over there.
Right.
Lilo's over there.
Lilo's over there. What's up, Big Fin Squid? Afternoon and good morning.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody been?
Yeah, you can't wait for responses. You'll just have to, because they're actually about 60 seconds behind us.
Oh.
Yeah, it is lovely. What's up?
Okay. Gotcha.
So anyway, yeah. So let's see what's going on. So we got the Midas cichlids. We got those. Those guys are all hanging out. They're still in tubs. I haven't figured out exactly where to put them all. All the fry are in with the convict cichlids. You saw them, didn't you? No, you probably didn't go over and look, did you? Damn fish hater.
No, but, I did not. I'm not a fish hater. How am I fish? I don't hate fish. I never said
all right, Susan. Thank you so much. See you later. The glasses are on the way, Patty. They are on the way. I went and had my freaking appointment. and they're in process. I just don't have them yet. So
He did
here I
actually
am,
go to
squinty.
the appointment. I was actually at his house when he left. So
Yeah, it's really irritating because I thought. Good night, Susan. I thought they were going to be same day lenses because the other place that is owned by them with a different name is same day lenses, but apparently these guys are not. So I have to wait for them to ship glasses back from Georgia, which is ridiculous considering they have a lab that's only 3 miles away. Anyway, that's how that works.
speaking of stupid shit like that, I got a story for you. So,
Hi, Deborah.
We got our press in, the automatic press in, right?
Okay.
So finally get it in. But let me tell you how we had to get this damn thing. So the company, and I'm not gonna say the company's name, but the company has a hub in Orlando. Well, I shouldn't say a hub. Well, yeah, a hub, but not for the actual parts themselves, just like a sales hub.
Okay.
In Orlando. And they happen to have got a machine over there that they were going to demo that we went ahead and purchased.
Okay.
So other than that machine, there's really no other equipment in there. We just happened to get lucky and it happened to be that close. But let me tell you how we had to get it. So the guy was going to deliver it on like the big freight truck.
Okay.
During the day of the storm, he called and he was like, I'll be there at like 2:00. And my boss is like, well, we kind of be planning to be gone by then, bro. Like, we got this storm coming. We want to like back down some hatches, make sure we, nothing's gonna be leaking, and get out of here. He's like, okay. He was like, well, I'm like 20 minutes away. He goes, but I don't think I'll make it there by 2:00. As his exact words, bro. And he said, but here's the thing: at this point, he's already on the road headed to. Where was he headed to? He was headed to Tampa. He was already on the road in Orlando, getting ready to like get onto I-4 or on I-4, getting ready to get on 75 to go to Atlanta. He had to take it to Atlanta because that's where their hub is to process everything, and then drive it all the way back down here when he was literally 20 minutes away from us.
What?
I kid you not.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
I don't get it. No, I mean, like, I've heard stories like that 100 times before, and every single time you do the same thing. What the hell? Why?
And somehow he forgot a pallet. He had to bring another pallet back today.
Shut up, Bess. Hey, Fishy Lips, how are you? A question? Jay Hart, the Midas are doing beautifully. They are doing beautifully. They're still in tubs except for the juveniles. The juveniles are in with a bunch of other juveniles, and they're great. The two adults are actually in bins. Hi, Adele.
What's up?
Yeah, man, that whole I got to ship it all the way to freaking Mexico to ship it back again because that's where they tell you it has to be. It's just ridiculous. I don't get it. I have no idea why. But,
and remember the compressor I told you about? Did I tell you about the compressor?
No.
So we ordered a compressor for the automatic press. We ordered it in May. Still haven't gotten it yet.
What?
Still hasn't shipped as of today. It was supposed to ship. We were supposed to get it June 1st. That turned into June 30th, which then turned into July 30th, which has now turned into.
Because I can't do the thing that I normally do.
We'll make sure it gets out today.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Bro, that's the final piece. Like, we could already be up and running. Well, not really, because the actual big part of the pressers got here the other day.
Right.
But essentially, that thing could already be put together, and we could be running today.
Right.
If it weren't for that piece.
Irritating. I don't know, man. The world has gone wonky.
It's not like it's got to even come overseas, bro. I could have driven to Ohio,
there and got it and come back and
went on a camping trip. you know what I mean? Enjoyed myself, took my time, maybe stopped in, North Carolina, Tennessee area again, did some hiking, see some sights,
Right.
picked up the compressor in
Right.
Ohio, which is about 7 hours away from there, and then went home, did another camping trip on the way home,
Right.
and I still would have been
You've
here.
still been here
before the
earlier
plane
than
got
it's getting here. Yeah.
here. Come on, man.
Yeah. Get it. I don't
I
know,
don't
man.
know.
The world's
Anybody
gone
out
nuts.
there having this kind of problems, like put a 1 in the chat box.
But you
if you're
you say
experiencing things like
you
this.
could be up, but you guys are up. I mean, you're printing tees with, what are you talking about? Why does this make a difference?
Because an automatic press, a job that takes us now 4 days to do, would take us a half a day to do.
Okay, that makes sense. I get that. Chewy.
And we just got in, I think, 900 sweatshirts for Sea Shepherd.
Okay. Really? 900?
Yeah.
Man, their crew is growing. Last time I saw them on TV, they had 75 people total. Why are you poking me? What are you looking for?
They got way more than that, bro. Because they got two
What?
big.
For change, I need 10.
I don't have any cash.
Then where's the card?
In my wallet, wherever that is. Sorry, hold on. I'm dealing with
No,
other
you're good.
weirdness.
But no, I was saying they got way more than that, bro. Because they got 2 ships that gotta. I mean, each of those ships gotta have at least 25 people, I think, each.
Well, but 2 ships times 25 doesn't equal how many t-shirts are you doing?
But that's the only people on. Well, they sell these things too, bro.
Oh, they sell them. Okay, all right, that makes sense. All right,
But they're way bigger than 75 people.
okay, I gotcha.
But I don't have any affiliation with Sea Shepherd. We just happen to do some business with them in terms of.
You should have affiliation with Sea Shepherd. You should be out on those freaking boats. We should be getting video back of you saving whales and doing cool stuff.
Maybe we'll see. I got a daughter to raise first.
Yeah, I guess that's true. She's almost there, though. She's almost there. That's
what I said. We'll see. Within the next.
She raises herself. That one raises herself.
This time next year we're having a totally different conversation. We're talking where she's headed to college and what the next step, is going to be from there. So,
right.
At that point, sure, maybe I can do something like that. But we'll see.
I feed my lungfish by tongs. Well, tonight he took it from my hand without the tongs. So happy. That's cool. That is cool.
I do have cash up.
The flower horn that we got in the rescue a couple of weeks ago, he'll eat out of your hands. He's perfectly happy to eat out of your fingers. So, I mean, he might take a finger too, but he's pretty happy to eat out of your fingers. Problem is he's decided he's tank boss and he's kind of running amok. So he's going to find himself in a bucket for a little while until he straightens out. We've had a lot of rescues come in, and trying to find places for him lately has been a little bit tough because they're big guys with kind of attitudes, and trying to find a spot where they can go that they're not going to be too much attitude is a little difficult. Plus, we got freaking 5 betas all of a sudden. And listen,
what are you doing?
Beta people, I freaking love betas. I do, but I don't want any more. Every time I get freaking betas, I have to come up with a single tank for them, and it's just not plausible. It's just not plausible. What are you doing over there? Lilo being nutty? Tongue's not tongue. Patty, that's more a you thing. Just cook them up. No, Roundhouse, we don't cook them up. Fish are friends, not food. Well, some fish are friends, not food. Like I am raising some snook that are definitely food, but that's at a later date. They'll hang around for at least 2 or 3 years before they become dinner.
Friends, not food.
Fish are friends, not food. So I'm doing this trailer for the rescue because Jess from Maine's Tales Furs and Fins has asked us to do a little trailer thing that she can put on her morning show. So I'm practicing not only my David Attenborough impression, which I have been working on for a good couple of days, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good, I might add. But I'm working on my David Attenborough impression. I'm also working on my In a World Where, that one. So,
Wait, do that again.
In a world where Eric has a yellow shirt. Anyway,
Actually,
so
orange.
Well, it looks yellow on screen. Just like I was really proud of my tan. I was like super proud of it. I've been out in the sun a lot, so I'm all brown and tan and stuff. And then you showed up, and I look like a pasty white guy again. But
I'm sorry, man. I can't help it.
whatever,
I was born
whatever.
this way.
Listen, whatever. But anyway, so yeah, so your shirt is yellow as far as we're all concerned.
I mean, yellow, orange.
And does the Snook know about this? Well, S, I do occasionally call them dinner. Dinner 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the other one is lunch. But I don't know that they speak English well enough to really comprehend yet. But listen, Snook are food fish. They're like grouper. They're not pets. They're food.
I think there would be somebody out there in the fish world that would argue that fact.
Well, I mean, you never know. I might like fall in love with them after they've grown to 28 inches, and I'm like, oh damn it, I can't eat you. But right now,
and I don't even
right
have
now-
any fish, Mike.
listen, you could.
No,
We've had
I'm
this
good,
conversation.
bro.
You
I'm
could
good.
certainly have some fish.
I'm
Listen.
good.
Listen, you need fish in your life.
Yeah, I got your fish there right there in the ocean. It's an ocean like 2 miles away from me, bro. There's all kind of fish in there.
Deborah says your shirt is orange. Maybe she's not colorblind like the rest of us.
Thank you, Deborah. Thank
Oh,
you.
and Bob says it looked orange too. Well,
Oh, okay,
whatever.
Bob.
All right, maybe it's
Okay.
just my screen. I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe I
it's just
actually,
you.
maybe I'm just tanner than I think, and my screen is whiting me out. That could be too. That could be too.
You do look a little bright. You do look a little bright.
What do you mean I look a little bright?
Like your
Brown.
like what you just said. Like your screen is kind of like whiting you out.
Oh, well, that could be. I do have
Hello, Lilo.
weird light in weird places.
Okay, hi.
That, and I'm sitting on top of the screen too, which gives
gotta
you
look
that
at the
blue,
camera.
that nice,
The camera.
healthy blue hue. Lilo, how are you, Lilo? Lilo, can you hear me? Oh, she can't hear me because you've got earbuds in.
I can take the earbuds out.
Check them out. Lilo, what's up, sweetie? Hey, girl. Hey, Tinker. Nothing. I'm getting nothing. Figures. Well, she is looking at it, isn't she? She's looking at
I
it.
was gonna say her ears are looking, popped in that way. She hears you.
See, Ricky sees dark yellow. Why is this all about your shirt all of a sudden?
Because
The shirt is orange and it looks cold in that room. Is it cold in that room?
no, it's
It's just those
it's
damn lights.
77 degrees, I think. 76 degrees.
God, I wish it was cold in this room. It's like probably 78 in here, but it's still too freaking warm for my taste.
Got the fan on. Good airflow. Just
Yeah, I
cleaned
get
out the AC the other day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good stuff. I cleaned out this AC. It didn't do any good. The thing's just old. It needs to be, fixed. The nips don't lie, Eric.
I've always got big nipples, man. It's just like that.
Nice.
It can be 98 degrees and you still don't see my nipples.
Right. Well, good for you. Positive, I guess.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You
Getting into stuff. Wasted sexual comedy. Sorry, Bob. We'll work on it. I haven't been drinking yet. No, that could change at any given moment. Oh my God, I got to trim the freaking beard. It's just
Oh, thank you, Deborah. I am
rough.
too sexy for my shirt. I really am. I'm just kidding. I don't really think that of myself.
He does. Don't let him tell you he doesn't. He does. He's exactly like that. In real life, he's exactly like that all the time.
I am not.
All the time.
No, I
Always.
You can ask Heather and everybody else.
Ask Eric who he thinks the best dancer in the world is.
I don't know.
Uh-huh. We know who you think is the best dancer in the world.
Who I think is the best dancer?
That guy in the yellow shirt right there.
Well, this shirt is orange, so I don't know who you're talking
Oh, the orange shirt. Gotcha. With the dog there, the shirt is yellow now. See, it's a yellow shirt.
Well, it might be because of the LEDs in the room. They keep
What's up, Ray
flipping.
Aquatics? How are you, man?
Like I move in one direction and it bounces from blue to purple.
All right, I get that. Roundhouse. That beard you're sporting is definitely a beard. That beard you're sporting is definitely a beard. Did I pin the link? I think I pinned the link. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I do weird shit sometimes. Guess I'll check.
Lilo. Hang on. I think Aleda's home. Hold on.
Who's home? And he's gone. My buddy Rob came over to visit, and he had no idea I was going to be on live stream, so he's been all nice and quiet and stuff. It's amazing. Hey, multiple aquariums, how are you, Diego? How's things, man? We're good. We're good. We're hanging in there. We're freaking overworked and underpaid and tired, but other than that, we're good.
Oh, now you walk away. That's look orange.
What tripped you out? What did I miss? Lori did something amazing. What happened? What did Lori? What? Fishie has a monkey. Now it looks yellow. See? Yeah, I'm telling you. It's yellow. It's a yellow shirt. It's just that he has it on a blue background and he's telling you it's orange. He's lying to you. He's lying to you to make you all feel like you are colorblind, which is not fair. I don't think it matches those shorts either.
Like a
Hey.
How's the movie? Was it good or did it suck?
No, it was good. I honestly, for a second, I was confused at
Is
first.
that Kira?
I thought we were in the wrong movie theater.
I think that's my niece in the background, but I can't tell for sure because I can't see her. Is that Kira? I can't hear you.
Don't spoil it. That would be awful.
Was that Kira?
No, that was later.
Oh, okay.
Kira's
I am
still
not.
in Puerto Rico.
I will trim the bush on my face, but I am not cutting it off my face, Ricky. That's just not happening. Jay Oliver, how are you, man?
And look, she brought me lobster
Biscuits.
cheddar biscuits, bro.
Ha ha.
She actually scored points with these.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time she comes back and I almost have to like drop kick her because
Why?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She's a good kid. She's a good kid.
But that's points winning right there, boy.
This is points winning with the cheddar biscuits for sure. Because I was not expecting these.
I agree, man.
Not expecting these.
Like those?
Did you bring you any tartar sauce?
No, she didn't bring me tartar sauce, but I don't like tartar sauce. So, but I don't like tartar sauce anyway.
You don't. What did you say? I don't like tartar sauce.
Yes, that's what I said. I don't like tartar sauce.
Yeah. Things that we have to talk about. Anyway, yeah.
Yep.
Aroma.
That's gonna be good later, bro.
I
It's gonna be good later.
mean, I don't know how close I'm going to trim it, Patty. I'll trim it. I don't know about close. But yeah, it is getting a little on the scraggly side. I can't even find my upper lip. My upper lip is hiding under there somewhere.
I'm sorry, baby, but you can't have my cheddar biscuits. We will
About a happy medium.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, no. Puppies don't get the cheddar biscuits. They can have other stuff. They had what did we feed the puppies the other day? They had boiled chicken and ribs, and man, they get fed good around here. They get fed better than I do most of the time. I'm growing mine out to epic lengths. I'd like to see that, Steven. I would. See if you can catch up with Roundhouse. You should see Eric with a beard. Eric with a beard is interesting. Rico Stan. That is true, Rico. That is true. You're muted, Eric. You're muted. Oh, you're not talking to us. See how you are. So I was hoping Nick was going to show up. He's working tonight, though, so I don't know if he's going to make it or not. We shall see. If he does, he's going to do it from the inside of his ambulance, which is, going to be weird.
Plus,
That's
I
what he
get to
does.
see, people.
What are you saying?
I was just explaining to the later why, what the stream was about and who you were and all that stuff.
All right, that's fair. I got
And I
you.
didn't want to talk over you while I was doing that. So
That's okay. God, I can't believe how pasty white I look on screen right now. I'm actually like all tan, which is, Florida white boys never have a tan because we never go out in the freaking sun. I actually have one right now, and I still look all pasty white because the freaking blue
Um,
screen.
If you try to watch TV or something, I can take this outside. I don't have to stay in here.
I'm going to go there and lay down.
Oh, okay.
Look at you being all nice because she brought you cheddar biscuits.
I was gonna be nice anyway. I gotta go to work in the morning. I ain't trying to hold her up from getting some good sleep. Shit.
Funny.
Oh, okay.
Oh, an 11-inch white hair. Sorry, buddy. Getting old.
11. I know she's probably trying to
I feel
catch
that though. I
some
definitely have some gray ones going in there.
gray
But
ones.
hey, shut up, man.
I
I actually kind of like the ones on the sides.
I think at this point you can say some brown ones, bro.
Anyway, yeah.
Like, I mean, real talk.
Nice, Deborah. Nice, thank you.
Where you go watch Black
Yeah, I get that, Stephen. It doesn't happen to me though. I've got that swarthy European, Italian Jewish blood in me, so I actually do brown up a little bit. But you just lost your burger bite. How'd that happen, Bob? Hey, honey, can you hand me those? Right there. Never mind. Thank you. Are you okay? You're clutching like you're hurting. You sure? All right. You've always had white, red, black, and brown hair. That's an interesting mixture. Bob just lost his burger bite, and I still want to know why. How did you lose your burger bite, Bob? Puppy come steal it? Your wife come steal it? Eric steal it? Eric might have stole it.
What did I steal? I didn't steal shit.
Bob's burger bite.
I might have stole that.
See?
Bob's burger bite.
Oh, man, I ain't losing a steak to cats. I might lose one. I might lose a steak to a dog. I might. But to a cat? Nope. Not losing it to a cat. Cat is not stealing my steak. Ain't happening. No. Nope.
Kira's cat would. if you have it on the table.
She might think about it.
Steal a steak.
See, Steven, I'm with that. Deborah, how did you manage to get skin that burns when your mom didn't? That's weird. That cat would be gone. See, I am get that shit back. Yes, Steven, I wholeheartedly agree. Cat stealing my steak. I might find out how cat tastes.
But that's why we don't even allow cats in this house. It's just because people are allergic. That's all.
Deborah, I see your dad is a pasty white guy.
Bro, speaking of dads, thank good segue.
Speaking of dads,
Deborah, appreciate that. Speaking of dads, mine just happened to pop up out the blue today from Arizona.
Wow, really?
I shit you not, bro. I was outside cutting the grass, and him and my stepmom just pull up, and I'm like, "Who the hell is this in this car?" And then I look again, I was like, "Wait, that's my dad." Like, what the hell is he doing?
No warning, no nothing. Just poof out of the blue.
Well, I guess one of the former pastors from the church that he went to when he lived here passed away. So he was in town for the funeral. But I'm like, damn, bro, I ain't get a phone call, a heads up, and notice that you was coming. You just decided to surprise me, huh?
Right. So how'd it go?
I was in the middle of cutting the grass, and it was like almost getting dark, so I couldn't talk. I was like, bro, I got to get this grass cut before it get dark. I ain't trying to do this tomorrow.
Wait, he showed up from Arizona and he wasn't there long enough to wait for you to finish the grass?
No.
What a prick.
No, he came in and talked to my grandfather for a little bit, and by the time I was done cutting the grass, they were gone.
All right.
But they'll be here for like till the 20th, I think he says.
Oh, so you'll see him
again.
Yeah.
We'll probably go to the range or something like that.
Roundhouse, totally agree. Listen, there are lots of countries in the world where they eat kitty. And if kitty's eating my steak, I don't know. It might just turn out to be dinner. That's all I got to say.
Hey, Lilo, it is not playtime. It is definitely not playtime. It is 11:05. And if you chew up my earphone cords, come on, girl.
Is she still chewing?
Sometimes, very
Yeah.
rarely, but if you don't watch her and she's bored enough, she'll get a call. She already chewed up a latest power
Yeah.
cord to her laptop.
Oh no, that's not okay.
No.
I mean, we came back from the store today. We had to run to the store for something. Oh yeah, I had to go get. So I told you we got a bunch of betas, right? We got 5 betas in, and I'm not putting up 20-gallon tanks for each of the betas. I'm just not. I don't have the space for it. It can't happen. So we went to what do you call it? Goodwill, and found some big freaking glass bowls. I mean, like they're big. They're probably 2.5 gallons. So, or maybe more, maybe 3 gallons.
What I said when I went to the
They're
smoke
big.
shop.
Huh? anyway. So they're going to go in there temporarily until I'm going to divide up a 55-gallon, or a couple of 55 gallons into 3 sections each. So they'll each get, they'll get bigger space, 15, 20 gallons or something each. But, but yeah, the whole beta thing is tough because you end up with, you got to find individual freaking tanks for them. Or you can set up one really big tank full of freaking plants and then let them cohabitate and hopefully they won't kill each other. But yeah, for the time being, the giant bowls are going to have to be it. But anyway, so the whole story started at that. We went there to get those bowls, and then when we came back, the dogs had chewed up a box. There was a cardboard box we left hanging out, and there's just freaking bits of cardboard everywhere. But at least that's the kind of shit they chew up. They chew up cardboard boxes. They take all the stuffing out of their own toys. They'll muck up a pillow if you leave it around, but they don't chew electronics because, like, I think they all know that they would be set on fire if they were chewing electronics apart. So they don't.
Well, this one here almost electrocuted herself.
Hey, Fish Dreams.
She bit into a power cord one time and it sparked.
Really?
I was like, see, that's what your ass get. You almost had a hot dog.
Did it get her?
No, it didn't get her.
You didn't even notice?
It went off because she heard it. So
yeah.
And she jumped, but it happened and she was chewing on the cord, but it happened in the actual outlet.
Gotcha. What happened to the tanks they are in? Well, so they're in buckets at the moment. When the people brought them over, they just brought them over in little tiny Tupperware plastic containers. So I ended up.
Hey, Roundhouse said you need to buy 20 L dividers and then turn those L dividers into like 4 and 5 gallon sections in your tank.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And that 55 gallon, the 55 longs. I've got like 4 of them, and 2 of them are set up but empty because I had fish in them, and then I took fish out of them and put them elsewhere. And so the reason I don't like them is because they're down low, and I don't like having to. I don't know. They're just in a crappy spot. But yeah, I'm just going to silicone some glass in them and divide them up, and that way they'll be fine. Yes, Roundhouse, that one. I no, actually, okay. So the 3 that came, okay. So 2 of them were actually a gift from Jess Bob, when she was here from Aquashella, and she didn't have tanks with her, obviously. But the 3 that we got, and I actually, yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. Anyway, so the other 3 we picked up on a rescue a week ago, and I think what happened with her is that she had given the tank to her daughter, and so I don't know exactly how it turned out. She has like a bunch of betas. She has like 7 or 8 betas, and she had given away the tanks that these 3 were in, and so we ended up with them. I think that's how that story went. Anyway, so yeah. I actually do have a little beta tank somewhere, but I use it as a hospital tank, and I really don't want to turn it into a beta tank. I don't. But the bowls I got are really cool. And actually, I'll show you when next time I get up, I'll pull them up. They're really pretty nice. And they're going in, I don't know if you can see it, this curio cabinet right here. So it's going to be stacked with all the beta tanks. So they'll be right here in the living room, and we can see them and feed them and interact with them and, have fishy times with them. Yeah. Yeah, you got a problem with that? No. All right. I know you don't have a problem with that because you have fish. Really? All right. So, yeah, anyway, I'm getting ragged on. But anyway, so the betas are going there. That we know how they're going to be handled. They're sitting in buckets right now, which I hate to do. When they're in buckets, you can't really see them first off, which, you know, I mean, what's the point of having somebody pretty around if you can't look at them? It's about whatever the fuck you like. I didn't say Fishie Mon. I said Fishie Times. It's different. Anyway, so yeah, the betas will be taken care of. They're going there. That'll be cool. I still have not figured out what to do with the two Midas cichlids. The problem with the male and female Midas cichlids is that they apparently, from the guy that we got them from, said they will certainly kill each other if they are in the same tank. So I guess that's not an option. Random Facebook user that I can't see your name. I really can't do a tank tour right now. I would, but I really honestly can't do it. I'm kind of tucked in here. I've got company and I'm on the laptop, so it would require a bit of some doing that I just am not able to do right now. But I will do one and post it up. Okay, so other things that have been going on. So I built a sump for the 150, which has given me some fits, actually. I don't know what that means, Patty. Anyway, the sump that I built for the 150 has been giving me some fits because it's got a siphon issue. Oh, hold on. I guess my company is leaving and I am in their way. So excuse me a moment while I do something to get out of the way. Eric, sir, you can't walk away. You have to like take over. Make tires with a Midas fish. Really? Come on, that was not very punny. The words in my house. Can you grab the shotgun? All right, gents. Really, just carry the armory across the screen. It's all right.
Love you.
Bye, guys.
Oh, hello, Rob.
Oh, it means his phone.
Oh, yeah, don't forget your phone.
We have to go over
Oh, okay. All right, sorry. I'm back.
You're welcome.
Bye, Rob. No, it's not a lawn chair. It's a plastic. Well, I guess it's a patio chair, but it's really freaking comfortable. It's probably like there are comfortable freaking chairs in the house that are like really comfortable that you just kind of plop into. But as far as like sitting up, this is the way. This is the best. Where'd Eric go? Eric, what's happening again, buddy? And the dogs are barking. What?
Are we echoing?
I don't know. Say something.
Are we echo?
A little bit, but not much. If you turn the volume down a little bit, I think you'll be all right.
22. Yeah.
Looks like the girls are finally going to make it on. What is? I feel like there's an awful lot of conversation going on that I'm totally missing. I don't understand how it's going this way. Yes, I know Midas is a place that fixes cars. I am aware. Yeah, Deborah, they are super comfortable. And like, I don't know. We had like 3 of them. Uh-oh. Puppies going crazy. What painkillers are you on, Fishie Mon? All right, tug a bear. Is all that necessary? They just came out going nuts. Stop.
Okay.
My first part of all the furniture is lawn furniture. Hey, I'm okay with that as long as it's comfortable. Oh, adding cushions wouldn't be a bad idea. Except I don't know. It's fine. It really is fine. I like these chairs. I've got a little foldable kind of stool that I can also sit on, but I don't like it. It's hard. And my desk chair is impossible to reach at the moment because the office became storage and it's stuck
Hi,
behind
Detroit Shrimp.
it. Hi, Eric. Welcome back.
Yeah,
God.
I had to sell the dog.
You had to sell the dog. What'd you do?
Yeah, she was getting on my nerves.
You're lying. You better not sell her.
You can
Oh,
see her
there, I
right
see
back
her. Okay, I see her. Lilo. She got a toy.
So anyway, whatever. I was trying to tell a story and then I lost track of it because everybody was leaving. But anyway, so I built this sump for the 150. I made a video on it. Anyway, it's just a DIY sump. It's very cool. It's a couple of bins.
What?
You got to turn the volume way down on that.
All right, it's done.
Testing. No, I'm still hearing me.
Yes, I am ready.
I'm on mute. It's muted.
Yeah, but it's hearing for some reason.
Oh, because I had YouTube.
That might fix it. That would help. All right. So anyway, the sump for the 150. The no, still
No.
try it now. Okay, that's better. I don't know what was happening just a second ago, but oh, you muted. Okay. Anyway, so the sump has had siphon problems, and so it keeps one side of the sump will fill up and the other side will be low, and it still works, but the water is going too fast on one side than the other, and even though it's got a 2-inch pipe as the siphon between the two of them, for some reason or other the flow has just been wrong. So anyway, so I built a new overflow. And the new overflow is going to go on the new overflow is going to go on the 150,
Up,
and the
Tuggy,
old
buddy?
overflow is going to go on the goldfish tank, and hopefully that'll clear that one up. I have had so much trouble with that goldfish tank. It seems like I'm constantly doing water changes on it, constantly trying to clear it up, and it's just simply because goldfish are dirty fish. But yeah, I hope this is the fix. Tomorrow is the day. Another video put out for that. And yeah,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
let Jess play that song. What song? Oh, the snail song.
And Dustin, yeah.
Wait. Fishie, what happened to you? Are you actually laid up? What's going on, buddy? What happened to you? Are you broken?
I haven't been paying close attention to this one. However, I will say this. I will say I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get to see Diaz McGregor 3 before Poirier McGregor 3. I'll put that out there. But other than that, honestly, I mean, unless Conor does something different or does something different, I think it's going to be, I won't say the same outcome in terms of how he got TKO, but I think Poirier wins. But we'll see. And I'm a McGregor fan in some aspects of.
How did we get here? Am I confused? Was there a question or something? I'm confused.
He didn't ask a question.
Okay.
He just said, "Yeah, as long as Poirier can come out of the first round." And
all right. I couldn't figure out where the topic change came from. It just seemed to come out of nowhere. Hey, Liz, just take it in the other room. It's cooler back there anyway.
Normally, I'm a little bit more up to date on them in terms of, especially like a trilogy fight like this. But I've been busy with other stuff, so I hadn't really kept up on it. But I am going to watch it tomorrow night for sure.
So even after all that smack that McGregor pulled and crazy whatever stupid shit he did, you're still like, yeah, that guy's cool.
What did he do? See, I don't even know what he did.
I don't know. Didn't he do a bunch of dumb shit that was like, I don't even know what it was. You were telling me about it. Like, I don't know. You told me.
Oh, the stuff he did back in when the whole community. Yeah, dude, that shit was outlandish. I mean, you don't throw dollies at buses, but I mean, if everybody held me accountable for all my mistakes, I would have like 0 friends, bro. Like,
Well, but I mean,
and
there's a
didn't give me
difference between-
second chances on some of the shit that I did in my life,
all
bro. Like,
right, that's fair, I guess. But like, it's kind of like
now if he's done something recent, I don't know about it, and then yeah, I might be like, all right, well,
I feel like there was something else too. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was just all smack talk or something. I don't know.
I mean, he paid his, he paid his, well, I don't want to say he paid his due. He paid what the court said he had to pay. Let's put it that way. And, did his time, whatever. And then his next couple fights after that, he really wasn't talking a whole lot of smack.
All right, okay.
In terms of, he tried to come out to a different tune. He did win one fight that way, though. He did win the Cowboy fight. He came out kind of calm, cool, collected. Didn't really talk a lot of smack. He put Cowboy out in the first round. But, not too much since then with that kind of like just stoic demeanor. I think he kind of needs that bad boy kind of mystique to kind of go along with his ability to perform in the ring. But we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, did I tell you that we rescued a dojo loach? Big old dojo loach. He's like 6 inches long, and we named him Master Mirdad.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So he's staying, and that's his name.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Uh-huh. People are always after his Lucky Charms. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They are always out there as Lucky Charms.
I don't know, man. I don't watch UFC at all. I really don't keep up with it. It's not. I don't know. It's just not in my wheelhouse. I've got other things I have to do.
Bro, that's what I said. I haven't really kept up on this one though. I mean, I'm a fan of the arts, bro. It's just so, and like that's only one of the few places you can go to actually watch people, competing in combat sports.
Right.
You kind of have to watch it.
I agree, Deborah. He is cool. He's not like super pretty. He's pretty bland, but he's a cool fish, and he gets, man, when he wants to get around, he gets around. That guy just like he's zooming all over the freaking place. It's really amazing. Bob says, wait, what did Bob say? I have.
Can you take a picture of the fish and show everybody, or is
I can't right now. I'm in the wrong room. If I were over in the fish room, I could, but it's just not an option right now. I literally rescued an Oscar from being killed in a local fish store. I don't usually go in. Some big, long, thin, striped fish had killed 3 of them already, the boy said. This one has shredded fins and eye torn. Man. Yeah, so that's I don't understand why, at least in a fish store, you would think they would know how to care for their fish long enough to get them sold, not just stick them in with other fish that are going to wipe them out. I mean, like, we have a lot of monster fish together, like all together, that really should be killing each other, but we don't, because we manage them well enough that doesn't happen.
Thank you.
But yeah, man, good getting the Oscars out. And Oscars are really on my top 5 favorite fish. They are just sweethearts, all of them. Even the nippy ones, they're all freaking just amazing. We just got 2
Myers
more
don't
too.
like you sometimes.
What?
Myers don't like you sometimes, though.
Myers always likes me. And it's not Myers, it's Meyer. If you say Myers, the joke is gone. It's Oscar Meyer, not Myers. Hey, Dan Zopf. Zopf. I don't know how to say that. Is it Zopf?
Are you calling him Myers because you're calling the fish a wiener?
Yeah, Oscar Meyer.
Is it
Come
a
on.
wiener fish?
Come on, it's a good name. It's not a
Is it
wiener
though?
fish. It's an Oscar fish. An Oscar Meyer. Maybe I'm calling him baloney. You don't know. We did get we got 2 more Oscars in
That's
the day
just
before
dumb,
yesterday
man.
from the fish store. They called us and said, "Hey, somebody dropped off some Oscars at the fish store. Surrendered some Oscars. Will you please come get them, because we don't have a place for them." So that was cool. And they're both they're albinos, so they're really pretty. They're hanging out with the Pacu right now. Are you all writing the replacement to Mr. Pleco? What is the replacement to Mr. Pleco? I'm so confused.
Hi, Mike. Aquatics and things.
Hey, Cooler Mike. How are you, man?
Cooler Mike. Is
Cooler
that meaning
Mike.
like cooler than you?
Yeah, because I was calling him Other Mike, which I thought was kind of rude, because, it's just Other Mike. And he's not Other Mike. He's Cooler Mike. So I changed it. So now he's Cooler Mike. And I will never do the Geico commercial to him ever. Not once. Because I'm not a rat bastard like the rest of you people.
Hey, you guys do the commercial to him too? I've
They
been
do
doing
it to
that
me
shit
all
for
the
a long
time.
time, bro. I've been doing that for a long time. I'll call him up. And I'll be like, and see, he got a little hip to it because I would be calling like every Wednesday, obviously to do it because like for a while there, I probably call like 4 or 5 months straight every Wednesday,
Yeah.
and it got to the point to where I literally had to like start just like weaving it in the conversation. Like it would just be like I'd have to start with something else, with the end goal of it being that he's gonna say what I need him to say, just so I can go. Guess what day it is?
Hump
You know,
day!
and do the
Yeah, we
whole
do it
thing.
all the
So
time. All the time.
I'm glad you guys do that to him as well. Awesome.
I appreciate that, Geek
Awesome. Keep her alive. Keep
Boy.
it alive.
God, I love it when Bob gets mad. Did somebody actually make Bob mad? How did somebody make
Yeah.
Bob mad?
Why is Bob mad?
Oh, I told him it was abuse, no different than letting a puppy kill a kitten. I also told them that if it dies, I'm getting my money back. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I've got an arrangement with the fish stores that that they literally call us and say, "Hey, look, I got a fish that's in trouble, and will you come please get him?" And we do. And yeah, they're okay. So 3 of the fish stores actually hand out our cards and call us and are really cool with us. The 4th one are rat bastards, and I hate them, and they should not own a fish store. But they have no refund policy at all.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at S's comment.
Are you making an old joke, Patty? Listen, I've been working a lot. That's why I'm sleeping late. Don't or sleeping early. Don't muck with me. I'm not old. I just freaking working too hard. I'm tired.
No, he's old.
Oh no, she's talking to the other Mike anyway. That's okay. Good. Talk to him. Cooler Mike is old. He sleeps a lot.
You're old too, sir.
Wait a minute.
Man,
Why does sleep a lot have to qualify you as being old?
I don't know. It's just a thing. Unless you're lazy, you're either lazy or old. One of the two. If you sleep a lot.
I know a lot of people. What if you got narcolepsy? You're just gonna rule out all the narcoleptics in the world? I think that's pretty fucked up, Mike.
Yeah, Patty, dirty and dusty would not bother me. Dead fish and fish with lesions, that bothers me. And the fact that they won't do anything to save them and won't work with us to get them out of the tank. I've even told these people, literally told them, listen, I will take the fish, I will nurse it back to health, and I will bring it back to you so you can sell it next week. Just let me have the fish to get it healthy. And they've told me no on every occasion. They suck.
In all honesty, though, if somebody came and approached you with that same shit, would you let them do it?
Yeah. If I was harming a fish, or if the fish were in my care and I was unable to take care of them, absolutely. In fact, if I have a fish that I can't do anything with and there's nothing I could do, the first thing I'm going to do is call somebody who knows better than me and try and get them to fix it. Kick ass, Bob. You're banging it. You're like the real deal, and you don't even label as a fish rescue. You should, though. The tropical storm caused you pain? You know, I guess it does. It does that to Heather. Heather, when the humidity is really high, gets aches and pains that I think do relate to the storm. That storm was such a wuss, though, man. They built it up. Freaking the news told us it was going to blow the world away. Freaking Florida would be underwater. Your house is going to be a houseboat. It's going to be crazy. It's only a tropical storm. It's not even a Category 1. Oh, wait, it is a Category 1 for about 3.5 minutes. Oh, nope, now it's back down to a tropical storm. But be afraid, be very afraid. And then it came by and it rained less than the storm that showed up out of nowhere just a week before. God, I wish the news would, like, if nothing else, just stop overhyping shit.
That storm that you're talking about a week ago didn't come out of nowhere. They tracked that for about a week and a half. And B,
no, that storm came out of nowhere. That was just a nothing burger that just showed up out of nowhere.
And B,
I
don't know what news you was watching, but actually, I didn't watch a whole lot of news on that one, so I don't know how much they hyped it up.
Oh, it was total hype. It was all, go get 45 pounds of toilet paper and make sure you have tons of water and get gas for your 64 generators that you should have, and make sure you tape your windows and board up your car and, put yourself in a full body cast. They just went freaking nuts like it was going to be bad, and then it was nothing.
Yeah, once
What was that last one we went through? The last one we went through that was a Cat 4, passed right over Bradenton, and I mean, they hyped the hell out of that one too, and we all did prep for it, and it did knock out the electric for almost a month, which was horrible. But as far as like causing damage, it didn't do shit. It blew over it. I was actually standing outside in the middle of that hurricane watching the top of the trees blow, but it didn't do anything to property or anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Once I heard him say, well, to be honest, dude at work told me that there was even a hurricane coming like on Friday of like last week, and I was like, oh,
right.
Really? I was like, I didn't even know because I hadn't really been watching the news. And then once I heard them say that by the time it got to us, which was like late Friday evening or early Saturday, that by the time it got to us, it was probably gonna be a tropical storm. I didn't even stop watching the news even further.
Roundhouse, the problem with that is that authorities don't consider fish anything but fish. They really don't. You call a cop and tell somebody that they're abusing their fish, the cop's going to laugh at you. They're not going to help. They don't give a shit. They really don't give a shit. You can call animal control, you can call whoever you want, but nobody's doing anything for fish. I mean, it's just a fact. It's a fact of life. They will for cats and dogs, kinda, but not for fish. Just not. Adele. Hi, hon. How are you?
What's up,
I'm
Adele?
good, Mike. How are you?
I am great, and I have not seen you in a long time. And look at you all spiffy. Would you just come from a job interview?
No, she came from a
I'm
date.
about to go out.
Oh, where are you going?
No,
what are you doing?
I'm going to get alcohol, and I'm going to go get drunk with my friend.
Well, good for
going
you.
On a date.
It's not Dr. Black, though, because Dr. Black is still pissed at her for locking him in the trunk.
No, one of my girlfriends down in Sydney, because they're all like locked down at the moment. It was her birthday the other day, so she's been drinking for like 3 days.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it's just fun. Good bit of fun, just hanging out, keeping her company and keeping her spirits up, and because I think they're going to be extending their lockdown, so yeah.
Cool. Very cool. Well, you should have a freaking great night. In fact, I tell you what, I will.
I did last night. I drank. I fell asleep. I woke up and I started drinking again.
Oh, one of those, huh?
I mean,
okay. We see where you doing.
Today.
I bet you do. I bet you feel like you on cloud 17 right about now. We didn't pass 9. We in the double digits.
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't wake up with a hangover, so.
Even if you did, you would just tie one on real quick to knock it out, right? So I mean,
I've still got a bottle of bubbly in the fridge, but I'm gonna probably go get some beer. Beer's been my thing lately.
That's for when you get
beer
home.
has been your thing lately? I'm not a beer drinker.
Yeah.
Sometimes, every once in a while. But
oh, actually, no. I might have the bubbly tonight. But she's still in bed. She messaged me. She messaged me this morning.
she's still in bed from last night? From drinking last night. She there? Hello?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, you are there.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're cutting in and out.
Knocked my phone over. Really windy today.
Hey, Chewy.
Yeah. I'm okay. Chewy.
So yeah, we did have an instance roundhouse a month. Sorry, we did have an instance roundhouse a month or two ago where some guys pulled a shark out of the ocean and then beat the living hell out of it on camera and put it up on YouTube. And the cops actually did go after them, which is like an absolute first in Florida for anybody to treat a fish like it's something more important than just dinner. And yeah, I think those guys actually did get busted and or at least got fined for it. They probably aren't doing any time over it, but yeah. What, Liz?
I was saying hi to Liddell.
Hi, Liz. Hi, Heather.
I don't think she heard you because it came out.
She did
like,
now. Yeah, it didn't come out right. It didn't come out right. It was garbled. But anyway, she heard it now.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. The puppies are over here going crazy.
We know you just speaking your native language.
You know what, pretty boy Eric? You know what? Here right now.
I don't know
Liz in her tangle tongue language.
Yeah.
Everything's just kind of garbled to goop.
Gotta do that
Exactly.
You know why Liz has problems is because she thinks too fast. She thinks she like starts talking while she's still thinking, and then doesn't get the whole sentence out because she's thinking something past what she was trying to say. She just has to slow down and think it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all. That's all.
I do that all the time.
They made a movie about a person like that. It was called A Brilliant Mind.
Yep.
But I don't know if you saw the end of that movie.
No.
Well, I'm not going to spoil it for you. And if
Okay.
you haven't figured it out, there are many indicators in the movie as to what actually happens down before it goes down. But if you haven't seen it, watch it. Watch it.
All right, guys. I'm out of here. I gotta go do.
Adele, you have a glorious night. Have fun.
Do a couple shots for us.
I will.
If we're still hanging around, pop back in and
button.
say hey.
There you go. Go find a hot guy and do some shots off his belly button. There you go.
Body shots, Adele. Body shots.
Have a good night, Adele.
All right, guys. Great.
Have fun. Bye. What's up, JDR? How are you doing, buddy? Man, I was really hoping Nick could show up. He said he might. I know he was working tonight, so he's got to like slip it in, if he's got time. But he did say, really, Eric. What is this? Is this freaking South Park? You can't say anything without, or no, Beavis and Butthead. Is that what it is?
I was just saying,
he said,
man,
cock.
The way you said it just came out so funny.
I know, Eric. I know. I got you.
I'm sorry. This is what you get when you call me on Friday night. It's late, and a couple of CDs have been played, and
I got you.
This is what you get.
Hanging out with Elvis. I hear you. I need a drink.
Lucky it's not worse.
Hey, Liz, do we have anything to mix with rum? What do we have?
Yeah.
Coffee. I can mix coffee with
More rum.
Right. Whatever. She's doing her whiny voice today.
Gone?
Well, the rum isn't gone. What is gone is the stuff to mix the rum with. But I can find some. Is there Sprite?
No, I said drink it straight.
Drink it straight. I ain't drinking it. Well, I might drink it straight. We'll see how that works out. Eric, take it from here for a minute. I got to go find something to mix some rum with.
Put it on some ice and take some off.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't mind shots of rum, but I have to have been drinking some that was mixed first, and I don't know. I'm not doing that. Anyway, be right back.
Well, hurry up, because I don't have any entertaining fish tales to tell the people. But, I can talk about something else. What y'all want to talk about? How y'all doing, man? Y'all all right? Did y'all have a good 4th of July? I hope you did. We had fun. We got to shoot some things out.
Yeah.
So, it was always good. And my daughter got to spend 4th of July in Puerto Rico, a little brat, but it was good. It's all good. I'm not jealous or anything. Hush, Aleda, nobody's talking to you right now. But yeah. So she got to go to Puerto Rico. Well, she's still in Puerto Rico. She'll be back tomorrow. But she was down there for the 4th, so that was cool. But yeah, what's up, man? How'd you? People are still shooting shit off there. Damn, bro. Well, they can't do that in my neighborhood. He's not late.
Are you okay?
My old neighborhood, yeah. If I had anything to shoot off, though, I'd probably shoot something. But I might go to the range tomorrow since my father's in town. So kind of still. I was not, on the other hand. I am a self-taught Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. But competition shooters, I haven't really been in competition stuff. I guess I don't know, but anyway, yeah, I might go to the. I know ammo is anybody else out there. Ammo's hurting, but I only do it because I love it. I don't hunt. I'm not a big hunter. I just like, I guess, shooting shit that's not alive. I don't know. Video game shooting is fun, but that's about as far as I go. And I guess it's I need to. Oh yes. Hey. No.
All right, so we found a
great.
mixer.
You guys are great. I love you.
Heather's not doing well. I think she got a touch of salmonella or something.
Can you get a touch of salmonella? Is that a possible thing?
Yeah, I mean, you could get it worse than other times, right? I mean, you could get it really, really, really bad where it's like could kill you, or you could get it really just kind of, oh, that really sucks. Yeah. I would do Coca-Cola Fishbone if I had some, but I don't have some. What I did find, though, is a grape sparkling soda. So that's how that's going to go today.
Did you say great sparkling or grape?
Grape, as in grape.
As in grape ape?
It's the SARS. It's not the SARS Roundhouse. As in grape ape.
SARS.
Uh-oh.
I feel like everything is SARS related.
Lord have mercy. And have a week without a spoiler.
A touch of projectile vomit. Well, let's hope it's not a touch of projectile vomit.
They threw a spray paint can in the fire. Yep. I didn't think you lived in Florida, Stephen. Oh, wait, but you do live in Louisiana, which is almost Florida. So, yeah.
Except you have more gators.
They do have more gators. That is true. Well, I don't know if that's true or not, because they eat their gators. We don't eat them here.
That's true.
I mean, not as. I'm not saying we don't eat them here, but we don't eat them as frequently as they do in Louisiana. In Louisiana, it's a national pastime to shoot and eat a gator, whereas here, it's more of a, I don't know, Florida man thing to do just to prove you're silly and like bad meat.
And
actually, Fishie, if I had the Kool-Aid, I would probably be drinking the Kool-Aid. This grape sparkling soda is not spectacular, but it's better than nothing.
He said, "Shoot him."
Shoot him. Yep. Man, I was really hoping Nick would show up. I thought Vinny might show up, and Aquafunk told me he was too freaking tired to show up because he's old too or something. I don't know.
Sound like you need to get more exciting, Mike.
Man, what? That's what I have you for. Listen, that's why you're here.
Nah, man, I'm just chilling. I'm like everybody else tonight. I'm just chilling, man. I'm trying to see what everybody else got to say.
I'm kind of on a. I wasn't going to do this tonight, but Liz is like, we really got to do Friday night hang, and I'm like, all right, well, we'll do it, but I can't promise that I'm going to be at the top of my game. I am really, really freaking wonked, but TB plague, leprosy, or lupus. I don't think it's any of the above around house. Pretty sure it's just salmonella. Oh my God! Do you remember that episode of MASH?
It can be something totally un-salmonella related.
No, I'm pretty sure it came. I think we went to Taco Bus last night, and Liz and I both got beef burritos, but she got a chicken burrito, and I'm just wondering if maybe if the chicken didn't have salmonella. Because she was fine.
Taco Bus for me, bro.
Man, I don't know. I listen. It's bumming me out that I have to ruin Taco Bus too. Because whenever Heather gets like food from somewhere and it doesn't sit with her, we're never eating there again ever. It will never happen again. In fact, all Taco Buses are off the menu forever now because of one incident with a chicken burrito. So
what's up, Jimmy P? You missed
Jimmy P. What did I miss? Yeah, I missed anything. Don't worry.
Really?
Don't worry. It's the normal shit. You didn't miss anything. We haven't had any train wrecks. Everything's pretty normal. So yeah, you haven't missed anything. I say we haven't had any train wrecks, and that's true. As of yet, we haven't had any train wrecks.
All right, you guys, I'm stepping out.
Where are you going? I mean, not like you were here anyway.
Yeah. But anyways, bye everybody.
Okay, bye, Liz.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Right?
That is hilarious. I would never eat at KFC again. I second that. In terms of eating at KFC, I will never eat at KFC again.
But see, I like KFC. And
well, you're stupid.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If there was a Churches here instead, I would definitely be going to Churches. And see, like Popeyes could be ruined for me if I just went by what everybody else has said about it or what, comments about it have been. But I'm not buying that shit. And until the horrible actually happens to me, I'm not quitting it. And even then I won't quit it. Like it's going to be one of those things that I probably won't touch it for a couple of months, but then I'll be back at it and that's all good and fine. That's not how it happens around here. Something goes a little bit awry and everybody's like, nah, never touch it again.
Steven's spitting some truth right there in the comments, man.
Popeyes are nothing.
Popeyes are nothing. With the exception of
Churches.
Oh, good call later.
Churches.
Publix.
No, Publix too. Yeah, Publix.
Or Bojangles.
What about Churches, man? You know Churches has the best freaking fried chicken in Florida.
See, I can't agree with that.
What? How can you not agree with that?
I can't agree with that.
Man. And those biscuits?
And
damn, dude.
There's now a Bojangles in Florida, so I definitely can't agree with that.
Well, all right. I don't know anything about Bojangles then, I guess.
Nah, man. I learned about it when I lived in North Carolina. I don't know if they originated there, but they were kind of like in that area, North Carolina, right. Tennessee. And that's as far south as I saw them when I was up there, which was back in 2001 to 2003. But when we went driving, when I went to go, pick up Kira those couple of times, in North Carolina from when she was visiting her aunt, we saw like Bojangles a lot further south, with the closest one being in Gainesville.
Right.
So they're growing down here, but
they're
good.
Okay.
They're good.
No,
but you can't go there all the time, man, because they fry their shit in like straight lard.
Right.
You gotta be easy on the Bojangles.
Red Lobster biscuits are the best, but Chick-fil-A doesn't do it for me. Like, I mean, they have a good chicken sandwich, I guess, but like, if I want fried chicken, I'm not going to freaking Chick-fil-A. I'm just not. Like,
yeah, if I want fried chicken, which I, funny enough, don't really crave fried chicken a lot. I think that's a big misconception with that. I think some of you white folks have with black people that we just love fried chicken like that. But we do like it. Don't get us wrong, we do like it. But I don't really like it like you think we like it.
No. Like the misconception is that you like it all the time. The true conception is that you guys like good fried chicken and you know where to find it. Like, I know that if I want good fried chicken, I'm going to go to a place where a black mama is cooking that shit. That's where I'm going to get that fucking chicken.
But to
Bob,
to your point, Mike, yeah, if I want fried chicken, I'm not going to go to Chick-fil-A. If I want like a chicken sandwich, then I'm definitely going to Chick-fil-A. But if I want like fried chicken, somewhere else.
Hey, Bob.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm going to show you guys this fish.
Okay.
See if I can get it to come out to eat. I didn't have the tank except one empty one here in this rainbow section, and I have shitty Wi-Fi back here, so we'll see.
It seems okay.
And Fishie, in terms of the Red Lobster biscuits, they are the best. However,
is that little guy hiding back there behind the sponge filter?
Yeah. I wanted people to see his eye, and I saw the fish keep going over. It's one of those big long things that are like 10 inches long and has it's yellow with the black stripes around it. I mean, leper or something. And the boy said the owner was off and that it had already killed 3 and he wouldn't let him move it out of there. He said it had to learn to defend itself. Well, that fish
Oh my God.
This fish here is like 2.5 or 3 inches.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
And he's long fin beta at that, $24.99. So I'm hoping that I don't have any meds on him or anything, just clean water.
Yeah, that'll probably be fine. There's like, he's not sick. He's just injured. So
I'll watch him and make sure. And this is getting a clean water. I water change tomorrow anyway. You guys gotta wait.
Thanks, Sherbet.
Oh well.
Yeah, he's not going out. He's not going out.
The lens over it is what the fish kept jerking and jerking, trying to pull his eye out.
Wow.
And I put my hand in the tank once to get that fish off of it. And I was like, "You can't." I said, "I'm going to take him out," and he's like, "I don't have a place for him." They had plenty of tanks.
Right. No, I'm the fish store I was talking about, the fourth of of our group of local fish stores. They're like that. The owner is just a dick. He just doesn't care. I mean, they had 2 yellow lab African cichlids in there, and they both had these sores on their sides, these nasty lesions on their sides, and really didn't know what it was from, but I was certain that I could get them back to health. And I even told him, I said, "Look, I'll take them home. I'll get them nursed back to health, and I'll bring them back, and you can sell them. That's fine. Just let me save these fish." And he didn't, and they died. And
it's too dark in there to see.
Jimmy, that's an Oscar. It's a longfin Oscar, but he's really scared. He's been beat up, so he's very shy.
He still has the eyeball in. It's just the lens is miraculously still attached. But that fish, was literally jerking him by that. And,
wow.
And I said, "Dude, it's a $25 fish. He won't let me move it." He called in sick today. The owner, the literal owner.
Right.
I think this guy felt bad for it, and he said, "Well, it's going to die. I hate to sell it to you." And I said, "Well, I'd rather it die at my house than be killed by that fish."
Yeah. No, luckily we've got the three good fish stores around here, which are they're chains. I mean, they're all chain stores. Oddly enough, the really bad one is not a chain. Go figure. But the 3 chain stores are really good with that. Like if they've got a fish that's in trouble, they'll call us and say, "Hey, look, I've got this fish. We're not able to take care of it. Come get it." And they don't charge us or anything, and they're just cool that way. But
he keeps hunkering down because that's the only thing he could do. There's only one piece of driftwood in that. I think it was a 15-gallon tanks is what he has there.
Yeah.
And it kept hunkering down. Plus there were fire mouse, a juvenile fire mouse.
Right.
And so and they were about this size, but they weren't bothering him. But they were just kind of watching all of it.
Right. I wonder why the whatever it was that was in there was going after him and not after the fire mouse. But I don't know. You never can tell.
The boy said that it had killed the 3 other ones they had in there. I mean, retail that's $100 because $4.99. So that's $100. So
right, you would think the owner would, at the very least, think about his bottom line and want him out of there.
I don't know. He said, "Well, anything I put him in, he's going to kill that or there." And I'm like, "These big Tetris, dude, right beside there. I'll put it in there. Give me a net."
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, he'll get mad if I move it. He told me I can't move it.
Yeah. That's how
he was afraid he was going to get in trouble, and he said he saw it yesterday, and he'll be mad if you bring it back. And I said, "Well, I won't if you let me buy it."
Right.
Come on, guy.
Poor guy.
See, its lens cover is all white because it's not attached to its eye except at the very top. I'm going to try to get him to swim a little to show his fins.
He's pretty.
He's like the gold.
Yeah. He's a pretty boy.
Anyway, I can't get any closer.
That's
Yeah,
right. You got a good shot of him. He
I'll
is
get
pretty
out of
munged
here.
up. His fins are pretty tagged.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, thank you. Glad you got him. Glad you got him.
Get out of here.
Uh-oh. Eric, where'd you go, man? Yeah, man, there's nothing worse than fish stores not taking care of their fish. And I mean, most of them are pretty good. They really are. Most of them are like, we have 1 out of 4 that sucks. And the other 3 are really good. They really, really do care about their fish and they try to make sure that they're taken care of. Skipper, I have not seen you in weeks, buddy. What's up? But anyway, yeah, I mean, like the one fish store is really bad. They're really bad, and they don't give a shit. But the other 3 are not, and so I guess it just depends. It's weird because the chain stores, I think the chain stores are actually getting much better because they're accountable, right? So every time somebody walks into one of the chain stores and takes a video of dead fish floating, it gets posted up online, and the entire chain suffers from it. Whereas the little mom and pop fish stores, some of them really, count on their reputation and are good, but other ones are garbage and don't care. This particular one over here is garbage and doesn't care. But Skipper, I appreciate you, man, and I am glad to see you popping around. I'm glad to see you popping around. I hope to run across you again when you're a little more awake. Skipper made bail. Is that true, Skipper? Were you in jail? Did he say he stuck his hand in a tank he doesn't own? I would have booted him out of the store for that. Well, no, he didn't. He asked the little clerk kid if he could, and the clerk kid told him no. But I don't know, man. If there's a fish dead in a store or dying in a store, I might be convinced to stick my hand in that store, and you can boot me out if you want, or stick my hand in that tank and move that fish. You can boot me out if you want to, but you're probably not a store I want to be in anyway. I work in a state prison. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That doesn't mean you couldn't be stuck in there for a minute, Skipper. It could happen. Actually, you wouldn't be stuck in state. You'd just be stuck in a little local. In the drunk tank or something. Yeah, you have a good store that you do business with, Mike. I'm with that. If I can, if there's a good store, I will definitely stay on them. But unfortunately, like I said, the one, well, and it's not the only one, but it's the only one that's pretty common that is a local, a privately owned local fish store is crap. I don't know why. And no, I do know why, because the owner is an asshat. That's why. I know the local cops. Yeah, I get that, Skipper. I get that. It would be your last boot. Yeah, Bob will fuck you up, Roundhouse. Don't think he won't. Bob's the Codfather, and he will fuck your world up. Yeah, no, I get that, Roundhouse. They could. I don't know. I'm a dick, though. They you say whatever they want. We'll talk them straight out of that shit. But how's Heather doing? Oh. Well, she does. Whenever she gets sick, her heart does weird shit too. I have one local fish store that isn't Petco or PetSmart. Fortunately, they're good. I just wish they would quarantine longer certain fish I know not to buy from them. Yeah, I mean, like that's the same with all the freaking fish stores. They don't quarantine hardly at all. They hope that the farm they buy from does the quarantine for them, but the farm they buy from doesn't do the quarantine. So, they all get in fish that are unhealthy, and they just sell them. And I think I think it's smart to quarantine any fish you bring in yourself, regardless of whether you trust the store or not. I like the puffers behind us are great fish, but I will not put them in a tank with anything else until they've been dewormed, because I don't trust that they have gone through a deworming process either by the farm or by the fish store once they come in. But but they're great and healthy as long as you do the process yourself. I think it's just smart to do the quarantine process yourself, regardless of where your fish come. They get in a crop of cardinal tetra imports that will sell in a weekend. Can't imagine how many die. Oh yeah. If they're imported, there's no doubt there are probably quite a few that are a mess. Skipper, good night, brother. See you later, man. It's good seeing you for 2 seconds. You're back, downtown Eric Brown. What are you doing outside?
I let Leda go to bed.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Where's Kira?
Huh?
Where is Kira?
She's still in Puerto Rico.
Oh, she's still Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
What? Hold on. What? I thought she was in. What is she doing in Puerto Rico?
She's with her other friend and their family, Brown.
Okay.
Her mom and dad, and then another family friend of theirs.
Skipper doesn't have a wrench. How come Skipper doesn't have a wrench? Hold on, I gotta fix something. Skipper, you now have a wrench, buddy. You can sleep well.
She'll be back tomorrow.
All right, cool. And Roundhouse doesn't have a wrench. I don't know if you need a wrench, Roundhouse. You might do bad things, but we'll hook you up there until you do something awful. Yeah, okay. I had no idea. So who is she with? Whose friends? What?
Her friend Brianna and her Brianna's family.
Oh, okay. I'm with that. That's cool. You know what? I have not had dinner tonight. Now that I think about it,
she's gonna be going again for Thanksgiving with Aleda's family.
To Puerto Rico again?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, good for her. I would like to see the mountains in Puerto Rico. I would. There's some cool shit in Puerto Rico, but I haven't been there. Another one of those places on my list of places I'd like to see that I haven't seen.
Well, she went to I don't know what they're going to do for Thanksgiving in terms of where they're going to be, but for this particular trip, they flew into the main island, which is where San Juan is, and then they caught a smaller plane to another smaller island a little bit further east called Los Vieques.
Yeah.
So it's only like, I don't know, 8,000, 10,000 people on the island or something like that.
Okay.
There's no actual official city on there, but
Really?
yeah, it's like a couple little towns and stuff through there.
All right. I bet that's a cool spot. I bet that's really a cool spot. That's the kind of place you want to be. You don't want the touristy shit. You want that.
Well, I told the guy that I work with that, and he was like, "Oh man," he goes, "I love that place." He goes, "That little island's got some of the best surf, best snorkeling, best scuba diving, and it's like, not a lot of people on it." I'm like,
Right.
"Oh, so you've heard of it?"
Night, Lori.
Good night, Lori.
Yeah, that's the kind of spot you want to be right there, boy. That's the stuff. Like if you're gonna go hang out, like even with Hawaii, my Uncle Steve and Aunt Helen live on Hilo, which is one of the smaller islands that isn't a touristy spot, and it's got some touristy shit on it. Don't get me wrong, Hawaii's got touristy shit everywhere, but it's the cool island, right? I mean, it's the stuff where the locals hang and where they know where cool stuff is. You can fly over to Hawaii all day long, but it's boring. The Big Island is all touristy shit. It's all freaking resorts and.
Well, I've never been to anywhere in Hawaii, period. But I heard that the best island to go to, if you can, and it's only because the natives that are on there have kind of opened the island up as of late, is Molokai.
Okay.
To
open it up how?
In terms of like letting people like actually go there.
What, they
Most
didn't let people
tourists
go there
especially-
before?
Not to Molokai because it was still owned by the native indigenous
Oh,
population.
it's tribal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they just recently started letting smaller type cruise ships, luxury cruise types, so like 90 people max.
Well, see, that sucks though. That's not the shit you want. That's the stuff you don't want. You don't want the freaking touristy crap. You want, like, when we went to Hilo, we had to get on this little teeny tiny ass plane with only 5 other people on it, and like
what I'm
island
saying
hop to get there.
What I'm saying is there's more touristy shit happening on Hilo than there is this island. So
Okay, all right.
if you really want to go there, I heard like that's the one. If you can get to
That's
that
the one.
'cause
All
there's,
right, I'm with you.
Nobody on it. That's doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Man, my uncle's house is freaking amazing. It is on the side of a volcano. It's literally on the side of a volcano that erupts. The volcano erupts all the freaking time, but it erupts down the other side. The opposite side of where his house is, and it's a slow eruption. It's not, it's not blowing shit up. It just like drips lava over its crest all the time, and but it's up in the woods, the mountain woods, and it's all just like you can step outside and see a toucan. It's like that kind of woods. And of course, I say this, but I haven't been there in 20 years, so I don't know. It might have condos built all around it now. I don't know, but
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Well, Fishie, we weren't going to talk about that, but maybe. Actually, yeah, he used to send me a package years ago on birthdays. Once in a while, I would get a package in the mail that was pretty spectacular from his personal grow. But that is no more. That is no more. So let's see. So I started this story about this sump, right? I don't know, an hour ago, and anyway, so I've managed to fix it. It's now no longer having siphon problems, and it's working. But I'm switching the 2 overflows. I made a new overflow, and I'm switching the other overflow from the 150 to the goldfish tank, and from the goldfish, and then I'm putting the new one on the 150. So hopefully that'll fix all my siphon problems and fix all my sump problems, because I've really had it with canister filters, man. So I know you don't care and you don't do this, but canister filters are a pain in the ass. I hate them. Like, every time your water level gets low enough to stop the canister filter when you're doing a water change or whatever, if you don't clean that canister filter and you start it back up again, it's going to dump all of this nasty shit in your tank. And I have just had it with that. I think it's just stupid. With a sump, you never have that problem. If the water stops, the water stops. You turn it back on, it runs right like it did before, and you don't have any problems. Those freaking canister filters, man, they just blow up every damn time. I don't like them, and I want them all gone. So I'm changing everything over to sumps now.
God, are you allowed to ask questions like that, lunatic?
Kind of car were you driving in 1979?
Bro, I wasn't. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that because I might hurt somebody's feelings.
Well, I can tell you what my mom was driving in 1979.
I can't.
She was driving a brown Plymouth Fury, and I loved that freaking car. That was one kick-ass freaking car. Had a V8 in it, sounded like a freaking truck, and it had leather seats, and man, that was a cool ass. She bought it secondhand for nothing, I think, but that thing stayed around for like 15 years, and that was a good old car. Why does it dump shit? Steven, it does that because when it stops, the bacteria that's in there and all of the actual fish shit that was held in place because of pressure suddenly isn't held in place because of pressure anymore. When you turn it back on again, it has all dropped to the bottom. When you turn it back on again, it instantly sucks all of that shit up and dumps it into your freaking tank. And it will do it every single time your filter stops. Every time. So if your canister filter stops, you have to take it outside and clean it and bring it back in again, because it will instantly do that. Either that, or for the first minute and a half, dump all of the gunk into a bucket until it's running clear, and then take the bucket out of your tank and let it run again. But that's just a pain in the ass stuff to do every freaking time. Hate canister filters. Don't have the problem with sumps. Don't really have it with hang on the backs either, but I mean, you can, but more often than not, with a hang on the back, start it back up, it's fine. But freaking sumps every time, or canister filters rather, every time.
Hey, Roundhouse, I bet that Lincoln Continental was a tank, wasn't it?
The Mayan Red?
1979 Lincoln Continental, or 78 Lincoln Continental. I bet that thing was like a boat flight.
Right. What's funny is Bob was driving a 1979 Mayan Red Trans Am with a big ass bird on the hood. I had a 1978 Trans Am with the Firebird front end and the hood scoop right out of the factory. And I didn't have it in 1978, mind you. I had it in like 1985, I guess. But yeah, I loved that car. Except the 455 Pontiac that was in it. When I bought the car, the guy had rebuilt the 455 with a 400 Chevy rebuild, or a 400 rebuild kit. So it had holes in and drilled holes in the cylinder walls. So it ran for like a month, and then it just gassed out and was dead. So I ripped it out of there and placed it with a 400 Chevy small block from a Chevy truck. Had to put new engine mounts in it and everything, but man, that thing ran like a bat out of hell, and it was all compression based, so it wasn't loud like they try and make cars today. That thing was just real low hum, kind of like that one in the background there. But man, that thing moved. God, I loved that car. That was a hell of a car.
Yeah, I have no other cars.
Yeah, Steven, that's all you can do. I mean, it's that or do a whole nother freaking water change. I mean, I had a canister filter blow up like that, and I didn't know it was going to happen. And I walked away after I did it, and it killed some goldfish because I had no idea. When I came back in about 30 minutes later, that tank was black, dark freaking black because of the muck dumping out of that freaking canister filter. And it was horrible. It was a freaking horrible freaking experience, and I'll never let it happen again. But I'm done with canister filters.
Hey, Roundhouse, why you say you sorry about the 78 vet? What was wrong with the 78 vets?
There's nothing wrong with the 78 vet. I mean, it wasn't the 57 vet, but it's a nice looking Corvette.
I don't know anything about Corvettes in terms of like gear and engines and all that stuff. So that's why I'm asking, because it just seemed kind of like a sarcastic remark or a snide remark.
Right. Oh, well, it was from Roundhouse. It's guaranteed to be a snide remark. Yeah, Chewy, freaking the Barracuda was a cool car. That was a cool freaking car. I forgot about the Barracudas. I always wanted one too.
I've seen those. I like those.
Yeah, but nobody left the emissions crap in there, Roundhouse. Everybody took it out. Nobody left that shit in there. No, man, the Stingrays were amazing. 57, on the other hand, was like that was the car. I'll take a 57 coupe any day of the freaking week. Those are beautiful freaking cars. But the 70s vets were nice. They were definitely better than the 80s vets. The 80s vets sucked. The 90s vets were and the 2000 vets are looking better, but through the 80s and 90s, fuck those things. They were horrible.
I like 2000 vets. The only thing I know about the newer vets is that supposedly ratio distribution between front axle and rear axle. So I don't really know what that means in terms of car terms, other than it's just better balanced. But that's it. That's all I know.
Yeah. Yep.
The closest we had to like a car like that is I think my mom at one point had like a 69. It was like in like nice condition.
Right.
69 like Rambler that somebody had put like a little small block in or something like that.
A what?
Rambler. Dodge
Rambler.
Rambler.
Oh, Rambler. Yeah.
My uncle had a Camaro at one point. I think it was like an 84. And then he I don't know what happened in that one because after that one he ended up getting like a Beretta, but that's like
Right.
other than that.
Man, I always wanted that 81 Z28. That thing was gorgeous. That was the coolest freaking car. That body style was like, yeah, of the Camaros, the 60s Camaros were definitely the best body style, but that late 70s, early 80s body style was pretty freaking hot too. Those were nice looking cars.
I don't know what body style it is in the movie, but it's in Bumblebee's in one of the Transform movies. It's the first one with Mark Wahlberg, and they go into like the little place, and he's like this older style Camaro. I don't know what style of Camaro or what year that is, but if somebody knows what I'm talking about in terms of they know what movie I'm talking about and know what kind of car that is, whatever kind of Camaro that is, I like that body style.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Buddy of mine had an old, the old 68 or 69 Mustang Fastback. Not the Shelby, but the Fastback. And man, that thing was a nice freaking car too. Mustangs used to be great. They're garbage now. I wouldn't own one of the new Mustangs, but the old Mustangs were freaking something. Actually, I really don't like a lot of the new cars. A lot of new cars they seem pasted together, plasticky, fucking just garbage that I don't see any point in owning. What's up, Bateson? Can't hate on Kit from Knight Rider.
Oh, you damn right you can't hate on Kit.
I mean, yeah, so like, you know, as far as his personality, nah, but as far as the car is concerned, hated those. Hated that body style. Despised that body style.
But Kit was cool as shit. I don't care what you say, bro.
Kit had a great personality. He was a friendly car. He was ugly as shit, but he was a friendly car.
Come on, man. Don't hate on Kit.
Ricky, what the fuck? Why are you here trying not to cry? What the hell happened? I you know, Roundhouse, I might love the car from the outside, but the dashboards of those freaking new Mustangs are just shit. I hate them. They're like, I don't even know. Even with all the special options you can get, they still just look like garbage. They look like plasticky shit. Here comes trouble. Chubbs.
Not never. What's happening?
How are you, man?
Making it.
Yeah. I get that. You would have been proud of us. We had an Arsenal walk by the screen earlier.
Arsenal?
Yeah, a buddy of mine came over to pick up his guns and went walking by the screen, carried.
Oh, okay. Always fun.
Huh?
It's always fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
I missed that.
I was like, really? You have to just walk across the screen with him like that? He's like, yeah. All right.
Yeah. Yes. Bob.
Yeah.
Chalupa. Ricky.
Yeah, the 68 Camaro, Travis. I'm with you. All right, what happened with Ricky? Hold on, I'm gotta scroll up. I lost some stuff. Oh, well, that's okay, man. Nothing horrible happened. The dog just got picked up, and that's okay. He's going to a good place. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Where the fuck has Chubbs been? Says Patty.
I've been down the bayou.
Down the bayou.
Always trying to find work.
213 for free and 30K count. That's nice. So yeah, man. So what have you been doing with your red self?
Well, I'm just trying to find work.
Oh yeah.
Money.
You get that tank built up back yet?
The 500?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Man, quit screwing around.
Yeah, I've been trying to get boards long enough to go on the bottom, but I'm gonna have to wind up splicing two of them together.
Oh, that's not a great idea, man. That's a lot of weight.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay. I'll make it.
Okay, all right. I mean, it doesn't have feet on it, right? It's just sitting flat on the ground.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
Okay.
Flat on the ground. But I got some. Only thing I'm gonna have to do is probably get some.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to get a drill bit for concrete. I got some big lag bolts that can go in the concrete, and I got some angle iron. I'll put some angle iron on the concrete to in the middle of the pond to hold the big stills together.
All right, that makes sense. Shut up, geek boy. I'm with you. I understand. I comprehend you're being a dick, but you're not wrong. Anyway,
Either that or I'm gonna dig a hole in the ground and put it like 2 feet down.
Yeah.
That way the ground will hold the bottom together.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now, Geek Boy said, "Quit screwing around." Says the guy using a 400-gallon as a table.
Right.
Listen, I'm working on it. I have got the other tank that's in its place, all drained and getting ready to move. The problem is I still don't have anywhere to put that tank. So, but I'm working on it. I'm going to get the kitchen over there cleared out and get the cabinets cleared off, and then I can move that tank in front of the cabinets. It'll be fine, and then I can put the 400 in its spot, assuming that I still have a house in 3 weeks.
Huh. You ain't the only one.
Yeah.
But I did get some new fish.
Oh, yeah.
Got a big Texas blue and a big pumpkin seed perch.
You want to show us?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Look at this.
Get you.
Look at that big boy.
Look at that guy. He's pretty.
He's a big one.
Yeah. He kind of has an attitudey face. He looks like he might want to hurt somebody.
Yeah, he's been pretty peaceful, but he's still adjusting.
Yeah.
And you see back there behind the bass, they got that big pumpkin seed.
I see him. What are you doing back there, pal? Did you catch these guys?
Yep. Caught him on hook.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have not. I tend to use a cast net. I don't
pour them out.
But nice. Well, I'm liking that tank. I'm liking it a lot. The natives are great.
Yeah, I got them pieces of wood from the front to the back.
Why is that one suspended in midair or mid-water? What is it doing?
Like that.
Are they glued or are they just hanging there?
Just kind of wedged in place.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Working.
Okay.
Up the bottom up. There's a rock in the middle.
Right.
But pretty much all of these are new. Caught them all the other day.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm doing that with saltwater right now. I've got this little grass flat spot that I like to go throw a cast net in.
All right.
And right now, all I've got are a dozen grunts, which are basically pinfish. I
got one more new fish. Got a new beta.
Oh yeah, he got a new beta too.
Yep.
We got 5 of them at the moment, and I'm trying to figure out. Oh, he's got good fins. Look at that guy.
Yeah, black crown tail.
Yeah.
He's cool.
He looks like he's a little dinged up, but he also looks.
He just came from Petco or PetSmart, one of them.
Right.
I forget which one it was.
It's a pretty boy.
I seen him and he was just too beautiful to leave there.
Yeah, I get that.
So I got him in the vase tank because it kind of crashed and killed all the shrimp, so I cleaned it out. And
oh yeah. Wait a minute! I just saw it like yesterday or the day before yesterday. And it looked
2 or
fine.
3 days ago. Yeah, and then somebody dropped a bunch of flakes in there and it just crashed.
Oh shit! Yep, that'll do it.
Don't know what happened.
Yeah,
somebody overfed it. But yeah, there's only a gallon and a half of water with 20 or so shrimp in it. And somebody put a bunch of flakes.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Right.
He's a pretty boy though.
Well,
yeah, I've got. I'll show you what I picked up today. Hold on a second. Give me just a second. I picked up because these 5 freaking betas. I have to wiggle my way out of here because I'm stuck between the table and the tank there. Hold on one sec. Be right back.
He said he had to wiggle his way out.
Just wiggle it just a little bit.
That's funny right there. Mike hasn't wiggled in years.
Yeah, Stephen, how big is what tank? What tank you talking about?
Speaking of tanks, hey, tank.
Tank's in my chair.
What's up, tank?
Nice. It didn't seem like you wanted to be in my chair, Liz. All right, so yeah, we got these 5 betas, and I'm gonna put them in this curio cabinet. You see sitting back here, this square thing. It's got
All right.
5 spots on it. But so I went to Goodwill today, and I picked up this big freaking glass thing with a spout on it, which I think is kind of cool.
Oh, yeah,
I don't make
that's
decent
awesome.
water changes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I picked up this thing, which
Oh, that's
I don't know.
cool.
It's kind of weird. And then
I don't like the round shapes because it's like optical illusions. Like it's hard to see shit.
yeah, I gotcha. And then I
But-
picked up that one too.
Yeah, that
Which
would probably
nice
be good.
big jug. And there's 2 more of them too. One's a little bit smaller, which I'm not super fond of, but it's what I got, and it's temporary. But yeah, $20, and I came out with 5 freaking tanks. I love Goodwill. But
Right.
so yeah, so they're all going in the curio there. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm not sure that one's going to fit in there. God damn it.
Mhm.
Guess we'll see. But
You know when you try to put it in there.
yeah. Probably have to run back there and get another one. But anyway, I'm pretty happy about it. I think I think those are pretty good homes for these guys, at least temporarily, until I can come up with a spot where I can separate out the 55 gallons into a couple of different tanks. What are you giggling about over there, Eric? Some shit going on?
It said Walmart's giving you the dirty look, Mike.
Walmart. Kiss my ass.
You didn't use their services for your fish needs.
Yeah, no, well, they can bite my ass. And actually, I would have. I was in Walmart the other day, and I went to see if they had any big glass or even plastic, fairly attractive jugs that I could use for tanks, and they just didn't. They had some hurricane lamps that were, well, just not big enough, and so anyway, wasn't using them. So they lost my business by being shitty and not having what I wanted, which is okay because I don't like them anyway.
Well,
But yeah, that was actually the little Goodwill. I could run over to the big Goodwill, and I bet I'd find a bunch of other things I could use too. That one thing may not fit in there, and if it doesn't, then I'm going to have to go get another one anyway. So maybe I'll go check out the big Goodwill and see what they have. So yeah, I mean it was nice to walk out of there for $20 and come home with 5 potential tanks for these guys. I was pretty happy about that. Yeah, Ricky, I do live at Walmart, but you get kicked out of Walmart, so
that's pretty bad.
It is kind of bad, Ricky.
Pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty
Like,
bad
if
when you
they
get kicked out of Walmart.
kick you out of Walmart, bro, you doing something wrong.
That's for sure.
I don't know what he gets kicked out for. It's not even for like stealing or anything. It's just for I don't know,
Crip tank.
running around poking people. Yeah, they are growing out good. They are growing out good. I'm pretty happy to see the way they're growing out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy to see the way they're growing out.
Yeah. Sproutless is taking off. That thing got 4 new sprouts.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. What are those guys? What are the fish you got in there?
What's that?
What are the fish in there?
I got rummy nose tetras. And they got the redfin rainbows. That's a little African banded barb. He's a solo. I got the Kubota rasboras.
Right. I like those little rummy nose tetras. Like they're a thing. I don't know. They've been something that the fish store keeps getting in stock, and then they're gone in like 15 minutes. But
I'll tell you what, though, they are very sensitive to water changes.
are they?
Super sensitive.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I don't think I'm getting any anyway. Like of all the things that people are going to bring me, they're probably not bringing me rummy noses.
Yeah, I got to where I only do a 5% water change 3 times a week because they're so sensitive. The first time I did a 50% water change, I lost 4 of them.
Right? Really? Just from a
Yeah.
water change?
Just from a water change.
Okay, that's not cool. I hear those German blue rams are like that too. That like the slightest freaking water change and they crash. So I'm not
I
sure
heard the
how.
rainbows were pretty, sensitive too, but they seem to be harder than the rummy nose.
Are they?
And they're doing good.
Ricky gets busted. He gets kicked out of Walmart for playing with those big balls. That figures. Does not surprise me. Of all the dumb ways to get thrown out of freaking Walmart, that's the way. What did Patty start?
It's pretty bad.
Actually,
They let people dance in Walmart and make TikTok videos. Like, it's pretty
right?
hard to get out of Walmart.
I don't know. When we were kids, we got kicked out of cash and carry for stacking up canned goods and bowling with another can. I didn't think they appreciated that, but I don't know. It was fun.
Leave it to you to do some shit like that.
Yep.
Leave it to you to do some shit like that.
Steven says my rummy noses are fine with 50% water changes, but only after I lost half the stock of them. A strong survive. So yeah. Right. Yeah, except you can't at my fish store anyway, because they're in for all of 30 seconds and they're gone. And they'll get like 50 of them in, and they get their fish in on Friday and they'll be gone on freaking Thursday.
Yeah, most of them are wild caught. It's one of the hardest fish to breed in captivity.
Right. I just found out today that there's a fish farm around here that has managed to figure out how to breed green spotted puffers. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. I got an emergency to deal with. Hold on.
Yeah.
What are green spotted puffers? Are they like a regular puffer, just green spotted instead of? How many colored puffers are there?
Oh, there's a ton of puffers.
Like more than 12?
Yeah, I started 15 rummy nose I had, and I think I'm down to 10 or 9.
Hey, get away from that window.
Do they like warm water?
But the rummy nose, yeah. They're like very clean water. Very little ammonia and stuff like that. I don't like a lot of changes. But this is a 72-gallon tank, so it stays kind of stable with just these little fish.
72 gallon tank. Oh my gosh. Seems like a big tank.
Yeah, it's a 72-gallon. Let's see. It's 4 foot wide, 4 foot long, 18 in the middle.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
bow front.
How long does it take to change the water out on that thing if you had to change it out?
Oh, it don't take long. I only drop the water down to like right here and then fill it back up.
Oh.
In this tank, because they don't like big water changes. They don't even act stressed. They just die.
All right, kids, whatever it is that my wife has, it is not salmonella, and she is not feeling well. So I am going to call it a night and go take care of her.
All right.
So, guys, thank you for hanging out, and I love you all, and we will see you next Friday because we will make sure that we get this done again. And y'all guys have a great night. And Chubbs, brother, thank you for showing up. Eric, my friend,
Sorry I got you so late.
thanks for hanging. No big deal, man. And everybody in chat, thank you guys for hanging with us. And
See you later.
I'm going to go check on Heather and make sure she's good.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Get well soon.
Yeah, we'll do. See ya.
All right. Later.
Everybody.